Alright, it's that time of the stream where I test volumes, and Emi's probably gonna be way too quiet, so just hold on. Just bear with me for a second. You'll be able to hear me, but not Emi.
Hello!
Oh gosh, you can hear her.
You can't hear me.
Wait, they can, I think. Wait, I turned you up a little bit. Don't shout quite as loud.
Okay. oh my god, it was really...
Wait. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get the chat's opinion on the volumes. Chat, how's Emi's volume? Emi, say a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter.
Matt's opinion.
That was good. I like that one. So I turned down YouTube's volume, and it doesn't turn down YouTube's volume. Yeah, can you hear Emi, though? Because if you can hear me, it's obvious. I feel like to me, she's quiet, so I'm gonna turn it off.
I'm just gonna keep here. I can just keep talking for a minute.
There's so many different...
Talking.
Oh, no,
Sonic Adventure 1 is a good game.
The original. I agree about the original. Have you seen the, what is it? The Dreamcast modification, or what is it? Dreamcast?
Yeah!
What's it called?
The modification thing, where it looks like the textures are from the Dreamcast, but it's like with the other models.
Like, it just makes you wonder why they made so many changes. Because, like, I don't know if I'm biased, but the Dreamcast looks more aesthetically pleasing.
It does. No, it definitely looks a lot better.
I can hear her, the music's just distracting. Yeah, well, we can turn down the music a little bit.
Well, that'll be, yeah.
Yeah, we can get there. I mean, I'm supposed to show my face in 6 seconds. Oh my gosh, I have to be ready. I'm ready for my close-up. Alright, wait. Alright, oh, okay. I wasn't professional. Hi, guys, oh my gosh. Wait, why can't you see my screen? Oh, there it is. Whoa, alright, so everything's working. Alright, so yeah.
Sweet.
I'm gonna turn on the music a little bit. I hope it doesn't get down to the point where you can't even hear it at all. Let me know, chat, if there's ever a point where you can't hear the music. Let me know, because I hate going back and noticing that you cannot hear the music. Anyway, hi! We're here to do some stuff! And I have this person with me. You can introduce yourself, because, I mean, that's weird if I do it. You should do it.
Hey guys, my name and you've probably seen me on Twitter, and I don't know if you guys know me or not, but the reason I'm here is because I love Tails and I voice Tails in Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. Hi.
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 So we're gonna get right into it. Just for the people who don't know, I mean, I'm assuming that all of you guys know, but we're doing the perfect redesign. The reason it's in quotes is because it's the best we can do. So every element of Tails is going to be put up in a poll. You guys are all going to have the opportunity to vote for every element of Tails. Everything from classic Tails to that one time that in Sad I Am where his shoes were like Sonic's but inverted, and all the way up until Riders and weird shit. It's just the way it's going to work. We're going to vote for everything. And we're going to make some...
I sound like a Vocaloid.
Saying you sound like... Oh, well, it's because lagging happened a few times. It seems that the lagging is a little bit of a problem still, which we were experiencing on my phone, but it's still happening. I don't know why. I can't make that much better. I don't know if there's anything that you can maybe do, Emi, to make the internet connection a little bit better. It'll fluctuate in and out. So,
I don't think, not on my end. Give me 1 second.
It'll work itself out. But for the meantime, as I said, we're gonna be doing polls and stuff. I got all the polls ready for you guys. So, the polls as follows are divided up by eyes, ears, hair, snout, color, chest, shoes, height, and accessory. Hi, Emi is back. What did you do to change it?
What?
What'd you do to fix it?
Oh, my Wi-Fi was turned off, so I turned it back on.
What? Alright. Sweet. Okay. I don't know how you were connected if
I have no idea.
On Wi-Fi. Anyway, it sounds better so far. So,
oh great.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post the link to the chat so that people can start voting while we have a little chat. I'm gonna also set a timer on my phone for 15 minutes, which gives us time to go through all the designs of Tails and have people vote, and talk about your personal experience with Tails. So here's the poll link, guys. I'm gonna post it 3 times. Don't get mad at me for spamming. It's just so that everyone can see it. We're gonna switch the timer on for 15 minutes starting now. So, Emmy, tell us why you like Tails so much.
Sure. Well, when I first played Sonic, my first game was Sonic 2. And I think, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I thought Tails was a girl. And being like this little girl, I'm like, oh my god, that girl fox is so adorable. So I was already kind of hooked on to his design, ironically. But then when it came to Sonic Adventure 1, that was sort of the first game I like really got into Sonic. And Tails' story just like really brought me in. I felt like I could relate with him a lot. Like he had all these like confidence problems, and I felt like I could relate with that. And he felt like a real person instead of just like this cartoon character. So I really grew onto him, and I just thought he was so great, and it's inspiring.
So as you were saying that, we got a donation for $1. Gotta learn how to speak. From Hussein again, which he donated a lot last time. We got a $1 donation. He said, when I saw the live stream notification, this made my day. Thank you so much for the $1 donation. So that actually brings me to talk about the raffle today. So the raffle prize is the same as last week. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I just did not have enough time to think of something more Tails related, but Tails is in there somewhere. You have the chance to get Tails. So the way the raffle tickets work is 1 ticket is $2, 2 tickets is $3, 4 tickets is $5, and 9 tickets is $10. Yeah, we jumped a little there. I didn't do the math. I got a friend from work to do it. I'm not that smart. I couldn't figure out how to do the math. It's probably easy. I just didn't have the time for that. Yeah, I can't math either. We're Sonic fans. We just get mad at each other. We don't do math. So anyway.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
We're going to talk about...
Your opinion is bad.
We're going to talk about some Tails stuff. So we're going to go over all the reference pictures that you guys are seeing in the polls. The first one you're going to see in there is, of course, the OG classic Tails, the orange one with the weird kind of dog-like snout, or I guess more fox-like, because he's actually a fox. Your stream's going to be delayed, obviously, Emmy, but I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. If you're truly a Tails fan, you'll know which Tails I'm talking about.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So that's
the OG.
Yeah, and the only thing I guess really notable about this Tails is that he's got the like blue little like weird belts around his cuffs, which I never drew as a kid. When I drew Tails, I always would forget about that weird aesthetic difference.
Yeah, it's interesting, and it never stood out to me.
I'd like a headcanon from somebody on Twitter right now, at both of us, why you think Tails, for some reason, needs, like, buckles. Like, I'm thinking right now, like, Sonic just had extras, and he's like, they're too small for me! And Sonic's like, here you go. For some reason, he has a belt for no pants. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. This is the cartoon Tails. It's pretty much the same design in SatAM and in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, except the colors are different and the shoes are different, as we'll see.
Oh, he's so precious.
I always thought this Tails was really cute, especially the voice. It's like, because he's literally just a 4-year-old boy. Like, literally.
He's so cute. I really like how he acts.
I grew up with this. He's like, Sonic, why do you have to be like this? They tried to do that again with Heroes, but we'll get to that. I don't feel the same way. But we'll get to that. Yeah, so we're gonna move on just in the interest of time. So, we got OVA Tails! I'm afraid of lightning!
Oh my god.
I don't know, I figured you...
OVA Tails. Please. Yeah. I love OVA Tails. I love every Tails. I'm biased. He's so cute.
The voice grew on me. I think the whole voice cast of this movie grew on me. I remember as a kid, I'm like, that's lame. But then I sounded like them. Like, like as a kid, I sounded like all of them, and I hated it. But now as an adult, I'm like, you know what? I sounded like that. They did a good job. Yeah, OVA Tails is in there. You'll notice that he's not in the polls, though. I kind of just, like, lied to you. It's because he's really, really close aesthetically to the original classic Tails. There's a few differences that aren't enough to warrant a new, thing. And you're going to notice that quite a bit on the poll. There's a few of them that are in here that aren't in the polls. So we're going to keep moving on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
This is the one we already talked about, so we're probably going to talk really fast about it. But I want to talk about the difference. This is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog Tails, where he's really, really brown. And... he's got a more flesh tone to his, like, face fur. And his ears are really small. Like, really, really small.
I just really wondered, like, why they made him brown in this. I don't know.
I don't know.
I wonder what they were thinking. Like, did they think we want to make him come off as more like a realistic fox, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Are
It's
there-
interesting.
Chat, here's a question for you. Are there foxes that are that shade of brown? Like, maybe somebody legitimately just went fox, and then for some reason they forgot that foxes, like, were normally yellow or orange, and maybe there's probably brown foxes out there. It's just not what you think of.
Yeah. I bet there's an orange, just kidding. I bet there's a brown fox somewhere.
I mean, the color brown is on the pole there, and maybe we'll draw brown tails today. Who knows?
That'd be interesting.
So we'll move on, and this is where it's pretty much the same tails we were just talking about. It still has the flesh tones. His brown is a little bit lighter when it comes to his main fur color. His ears are still small, but his shoes are just Sonic's, but they are white where the red is, and red where the white was. And I don't know why this was absolutely necessary. Sega was like, you know what? I know that his shoes are like that in all the games, but it's just, we gotta change it for this one. We need one difference. Like,
We need something to stand out.
I don't... A bunch of terrible, like, white van memes come to mind, but I don't want to go there, so we're just gonna move on. So, we've got Adventure Tails.
Tails. Back at it.
I said I didn't want to tell the meme.
I'm sorry.
Ememe. Has anyone ever called you Ememe?
No one's called me that before.
I'm the
I'm kind of
first.
disappointed.
I'm the first.
Oh, Adventure Tails, best
Yes,
Tails.
Adventure
Adventure's
Tails.
the best. Hi.
Emmy, I have a
Don't
question for
at
you.
me.
What is the difference between Adventure Tails, between, like, the current modern Tails? Do you think there is a difference? Is there not?
Ooh.
Do you think, like, I mean, it's like a heated debate right now, so I just kind of wanted to, like,
That's
pick
a
your
good
brain.
question. That's a really good question. I mean, I'm actually taking a look at both of them right now. I mean, huh. Oh my god. I mean, really, it's just, like, the way that he's drawn is what stands out to me, that, like, the major difference. But that's sort of, like, the same with any other character. Like, they are drawn differently, more than, like, any, like, part of him that is different. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's
Yeah.
no aesthetic change. It's
Yeah.
just a different style.
There's just, like, for me, there's just scaling difference, I think.
Yeah.
It's not enough to really, like, warrant too much difference. It's similar to how the argument of Adventure Sonic is blah 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 blah. I mean,
Yeah, it's the exact same
it's
argument, honestly.
you can say Adventure Tales. I'll know what you're talking about, and I respect that. And I'm not really I'm not on either side, but the real actual difference is just a few scale things. Like his side fur on the side of his face is clearly bigger. His ears are a little bit bigger. His like feet are a little bit bigger and like more
Yeah,
pointed.
they're like stretched out a little bit more.
Less
yeah,
shoe
they're
shaped.
pointed.
Um,
It's kind of like the same with Sonic X Tails. Like he's, like they're all like it's very similar,
Yeah.
but it's like a scaling difference.
yeah, it's just like how 2D artists have different styles, and it's just a different style. So we'll move on. All right. So this is Sonic Heroes Tails. He's just a brighter yellow, I find. I don't know if it's because the lighting for some reason is like every stage is the brightest stage you've ever seen in your life, and they look like they're covered in Vaseline. But he's definitely like brighter, like just straight up yellow.
Yeah, I mean, I'd blame the models on that one. Everything like what you just said, they're like bathing in Vaseline. They're super shiny, and I feel like that is just a result of that.
Yeah. And I don't like Tails' voice too much in Heroes. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like,
It's-
it's okay. I think it sounds like nice, you know, it's young and everything, but I feel like right after we had the two brothers who did Tails for Adventure 1 and 2, I feel like, okay, we've kind of escaped this super young kid version of Tails, and he sounded a lot more intelligent and knowledgeable, and then we kind of went back into this, and it's like,
I wonder
we
what
just
happened to Sonic.
Oh god. Okay, no, that doesn't count. But like, I guess Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 Tails sounds very intelligent in my mind, and then we kind of went back to Heroes, and he just sounds like this dorky little kid, and it's like, ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's always been jarring, I think. Like, it was even like that in Sonic Colors. Whenever, like, it's hard for Tails as a character to go from being, like, reminding himself he's a child, and times where he's afraid, but he's also one of the most mature characters. So you get kind of like a bipolar feeling from Tails as a character sometimes, because one second he'll be like, what are we gonna do, Sonic? I don't know if I'm ready for this. But then all of a sudden he'll be like, we have a plan, Sonic. You gotta be on time. We gotta go. I'm gonna take care of it. And like, oh, Sonic, like, why are you running off and doing such childish things? I'll run my own house.
Yeah.
And Sonic doesn't have a house in Sonic Battle, and Tails has built a beautiful house in a beautiful neighborhood with imaginably a successful job as a mechanic, and Sonic does nothing. But yet he's afraid all the time. It's really interesting, and
isn't that crazy?
the hero's voice, I just don't think can do both. Oh yeah, Emmy's singing right now on the stream, just so you all know.
Wait, am I?
Yeah, that's gonna be weird for the viewers to be like, Emmy's talking and singing, and Mayor's.
Wait, what am I singing?
It's when all alone in my bed.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
That's not what you sound like. I can't actually sing.
I really appreciate the impression.
Stop! Alright, this wasn't really necessary. Now that I'm looking at it, this is Sonic 06 Tails. He's just Sonic 06 Tails. Come on, guys. Just keep going. He's the same. And this is Modern Tails. We've spoken about Modern Tails. You've all seen Modern Tails. He's Modern Tails. I'm not a big fan of the way 3D art is done. They need to find like a happy medium between 2D art and 3D art. I get why 3D art's cool, because it's 3D, and it just like looks more real and more like, there's just more shades in there. Like, it looks more complete, but it's losing the kind of free movement, like dynamic movement flexibility that 2D art has. Eventually we'll get there.
I completely agree. I feel like nowadays the art is a little stiff.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, I'm not really sure what Tails is doing in this drawing. Like, he's just kind of, like, reaching somewhere. I don't know what's happening. It still looks good, though. We're moving on. Ryder's Tails, he's got goggles, different shoes.
Oh my god, I love Ryder's Tails, guys. So good.
I just realized I didn't include Ryder's goggles in the accessories. But, I mean, Boom goggles, Ryder's goggles, we'll be fine.
I mean, they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
I guess the only difference being color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and his shoes are different too. Oh yeah.
I did the shoes, I think. I don't know. Let me know.
Yeah, you did that, and yeah.
All right. Boom Tails. What do you think about Boom Tails as a design, Emmy? Because I know you like Boom Tails. Like, I know you like Boom the show, but like, what about as a design?
To be honest, I kind of like it. I mean, again, I've been a fan of Tails ever since I was a kid, and seeing the goggles added onto him, like, this is something I would have seen as a kid and totally accepted, because, you know, I grew up with Sonic X Tails, and, you know, he's this pilot, and he's doing this, and that, and, I mean, I feel like as a kid, I wouldn't doubt for a second that as a kid, I probably drew Tails wearing goggles at some point, so it kind of works. The only thing that I don't really like is, like, his accessory being his wrench. I just think that's a little lame.
Yeah.
And, like, his little thing on him, what is that, like a belt? It's okay. I think I prefer him without it. I like just the goggles. The goggles work for him.
Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, like, the little, like, weird bipolar of Tails' character thing that we were talking about before, that's actually not a problem in Boom. I mean, like, for those of you who don't like Boom, like, just think about, like, all the times where it was really weird that Tails would all of a sudden be really afraid in a few games. Like, even, like, some of your favorite games, that happens with Tails. Like, he gets scared, and then all of a sudden he's super mature. But for some reason in Boom, that's actually not a problem. They nail child genius pretty well.
Yeah! Okay, yeah. No,
I'm just realizing
so
that.
true.
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah,
props to the writers of
got
that.
a hold of that.
That's pretty cool. Anyway,
I hope they never fall back on that. I hope it stays this way.
Yeah, totally. So, that's the last design to talk about, which leaves us to 55 seconds before the polls close. So I'll just switch to our main screen again, because we're going to look at the results and see what we're going to be drawing. What abomination. I'm not going to look at the results at all.
I'm so afraid.
Until we go.
Guys, you better have made him look good.
Yeah. Also, I say it every time, but you guys can vote as many times as you want. You're still going to need the most people on your side to vote for the aesthetic you want. The reason for that is simply because... Ooh, Emerald Hill. Nice. All right. So,
I love Emerald Hill.
My first Sonic game. That was your first Sonic game too, right?
Sonic 2, yep.
Mine specifically, though, was Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. I don't really, like, I kind of count that.
Oh!
That game is terrible, by the way. Like, people make fun of me.
Yes,
People make fun of me because I hate the first boss in that, because they give you 0 rings on the first boss, and Eggman saves you from a pit of lava that will kill you because you're at 0 rings. No matter what, it will kill you, and he saves you to kill you with something else, and then you obviously canonically win. Anyway, that is on the side. It is time to look at these results. Speaking of bipolar, I clearly am bipolar tonight. Let's look at these results. So let's see what kind of eyes we're going to be drawing. So it's pretty much black or blue. Let's see what we got. Refresh. Well, blue eyes. Surprise, surprise.
Awesome!
We're going to be doing blue eyes. And for ears, let's see. Refresh. We're going to do the big adventure style ears. All right.
Ooh, I like that.
So far, it's pretty much just adventure. I'm always afraid, like, because one time, like, what happens if we just get all of the same? What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's just like
The show's broken.
a normal Tails design.
It's over. The show's canceled.
What do we do?
All right. Type of hair. Adventure style. Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
God,
What type of
so
snout? Okay. Oh no! Why did you guys vote for this one? They voted for the one that I really, really, really don't like. There's always one thing. So, I don't know what... Explain, guys. Why did you vote for this one? There's like a weird, like, kind of butt crack line between his nose.
That one?
That's interesting.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna have to make that work. I like how there's at least one thing that's different, though. I appreciate it, guys.
Okay.
25 votes, guys. 25? Really? 25, you guys?
Y'all are crazy.
All right,
You
guys.
couldn't vote for
Good job.
classic Tails.
All right, what color are we gonna do? Orange, brown, yellow, or kind of yellowy orange?
I'm very curious.
Yellowy orange. So pretty much the Tails that we know.
Orange.
Chest.
Okay.
There's a lot of... Okay, this one I'm interested because we've also got the adventure power-up, which I really like.
Oh, yeah.
And the boom utility belt and all that stuff. Let's see what we got. The adventure thing. What is that supposed to be, by the way? I mean, you know.
That's the, rhythm badge.
It's called which?
The rhythm badge?
Oh, yeah, but it's just like a badge. Oh, okay. It's just not supposed to actually look like anything. All right.
I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
Shoutouts to Dorian. We're listening to some Sonic Prologue music right now. Back in time.
Oh man, I wonder if he's watching. Let him watch.
Rhythm badge, God. All right, so let's see what kind of shoes.
I dig that.
Oh, original shoes. This is not going to be very interesting so far. This actually, hold on, hold the phone. This normally changes it quite a bit. Are we going to do
What?
classic height, like proportions? Classic
Oh, that's
proportions?
interesting.
Or are we going to do modern kind of boom? Because they're pretty much the same. Okay, modern boom. So there's not going to be a lot of difference in this one. What kind of accessory? Are we going to do
Oh, yeah.
no accessory or goggles from Sonic Boom? Goggles! Okay, thank God there's
Ooh,
two
goggles,
things that are
there we go.
different. Alright, well, we're gonna draw some tails. And we're gonna get something. The snout is gonna be the hardest thing for me, I think. I don't, because my brain is,
Yeah.
it's so close to what I'm used to seeing. But that's such a big thing. To change a character's face can change everything.
Right.
So we're gonna
Sonic,
get there.
or
somehow.
Sonic. Tails
Sonic.
is gonna have butt crack face.
Butt crack face. You heard it here first, guys.
Hashtag butt crack face.
Hashtag butt crack face, guys. Wait, they're gonna tag they're gonna tag us, and they're gonna say hashtag butt crack face, and then people are gonna think that
Can you
it's
do that?
because they're saying butt crack face. Jeez. I know it's the outline of his snout, but that's like the way they drew it, so we're gonna draw it that way, man. I know that it's there. I know it's not an actual like indent in his face, like he's some sort of teddy bear stitched up. I get it. So this is the part where I can't look at the chat, as if I've been looking at it. I've been doing pretty bad. But we will make up for it, don't worry, chat, because it is time for some Q&A, led by EmuEmi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So while he's drawing, I'm gonna look at the chat, and we'll do an open Q&A.
Yeah, guys.
Let's do it. Bring on questions.
Bring on the questions, guys.
Hi, Peachy.
Peachy! Wait, where's Peachy? Oh, Peachy! Hi.
She's-
Her picture was not what I expected, that's why.
Oh.
She changed it, I think.
Alyssa, Sonic Heroes or Sonic Adventure?
I mean, Emi's answer's obvious.
Sonic Adventure.
Sonic Adventure for me too, guys. Bye. Bye,
That's
everyone.
fair. Okay, someone asked, what's your favorite Tails ship? Oh my god, are you kidding me? It's Tails Cosmo. I'm horrible. I know that no one likes Cosmo, but I do. What about yours, Evan?
It's Tails ship?
Yes.
Shippings are weird for me. Let's see.
Yeah, it's fair.
Favorite Tails ship? Well, I
I
mean,
mean, there's a lot to choose from.
like, the safe answer would be... No, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna be that guy. My favorite Tails ship is Sonic and Tails. There you go.
You know what? Actually, I changed my answer.
There you go, guys. Right on.
That's
I'm making
right, Sonic and
changes
Tails.
happen.
Don't at me.
That's the only one that makes sense. That's the only canon couple in the whole series, guys.
Yeah, guys. Let's see. Favorite song in Sonic and the Black Knight?
Oh.
Live Life for me.
Sonic and the Black Knight is one of those games that like every song is really, really good.
Yeah, it's
so hard to choose.
Filled with good music.
Let's see. What one really... You know what? Nothing matches the hype I had for Crush 40 doing a theme song again, so I'm gonna have to just cop out and say Night of the Wind. I was just so excited.
Oh yeah. No, that's totally fair.
I was so excited, and every single trailer there was like a different part. I'm like, there's more orchestra there. I'm like analyzing the crap out of it. I'm like, who did? I couldn't. So.
Crush 40 is Bay. Let's look. Is she a tree? Yes, Cosmo is a tree. Do you prefer Kate Higgins or Colleen over, like, when it comes to Tails' voice acting? For me, I'd have to say Colleen. Like, there's not, like, this crazy difference between the two, but when it came to, like, looking into how Tails delivers his lines, I studied them pretty hard, and I think Tails comes out, like, everything that comes out of Colleen's mouth comes out a lot more naturally than it does for Kate, in my opinion. So I'd have to go with Colleen. What about you, Evan?
You're saying that, like, Colleen is Boom, right?
Correct.
I'm not as well versed as you are in Tails' voice actresses' names.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot.
I figured
it's a lot. It's hard to explain. Like, they sound extremely similar, but it's just like little delivery differences.
No, I definitely knew that there was a difference between, like, I knew Kate left and I noticed it. It was just I didn't know their names. As for all you know, for all I know, you could have been talking about the OVA Tails, and I'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, sure, yeah, Tails is great. I love him. Whatever. It's all right. Boom is, yeah, Tails is one of those voices that nobody has ever really, I think, had a lot of problems with whenever his voice is changed. People are pretty, they don't freak out. Normally, he's all right. And Boom, they did a good job. I mean, a lot of voice actresses have that, like, boy voice that they go into their career with. So I'm sure they have, like, a wealth of talent to go through.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, like, it's awesome. And that's probably why they are always able to find someone. But for someone to do it as well as the Boom, what the heck is her name? Colleen? Dang.
Colleen.
I'm sorry. For someone to do it that well, that's still pretty surprising because of all the character traits we were talking about before. She pulls it off really well, and it could be a combination of the writing. It's hard to tell. I guess we'll see.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
We'll see.
Someone asked, I hope it's okay, it's a question just for me apparently. What inspired me to voice act? It's a good question. For me, when I was young, I knew I wanted to be a part of creating something when it came to, like, movies and TV shows or video games. I just didn't know where I was at quite yet. I didn't know what I could provide. And then when I got into high school, I decided to take up theater, color guard, and choir, and I realized I was a huge performer, so after I got out of high school, I was inspired to take on voice acting. And that's that. Look at, try to find more questions. What do you guys think of the voice actors from Tails, from Sonic Adventures 1 and 2 Heroes? Well, we definitely already sort of talked about how we feel about the Heroes actor. 1 and 2, that's two different actors. And I mean, I like them. I prefer the Adventure 2 actor. I think he was able to deliver the lines a lot more seriously than his brother from Adventure 1. But I really like them. In fact, they're like one of my favorite voices for Tails. What about you, Evan?
I'm still like, I'm pretty solid on, I think the Boom voice Tails is the best, but out of between which ones there was like a specific that I had to choose between.
It was between Sonic Adventure 1 Tails, Sonic Adventure 2 Tails, and Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, definitely Sonic Adventure 2.
Yep.
Adventure 1 Tails is a meme at this point.
Yes,
which is unfortunate. I still enjoy it, but like for all the wrong reasons.
That's fair. I'm not seeing any more questions, so if you guys have questions,
send
feel
them.
free to drop them. And yeah, I might have missed it if you did ask a question. So send your questions and we will answer. Karate chop and Tails.
Karate chop.
How do you feel? Karate chop. How do you feel about Amy Palette Tails?
About what?
Amy Palette is the Sonic X Tails.
Oh, right.
I really love Amy Palette. I know a lot of people have an issue with her because she sounds extremely girly, but to me, I mean, and of course I was a kid when I first heard him, but I just felt like it was a good fit as a child, and I'm very familiar with it just because, I mean, I started watching Sonic X when I was so little, and I guess it's it's kind of like how I feel about Jason Griffith with Sonic. It's like a comforting voice to hear. Like, I feel like Ryan is like my favorite Sonic, Jason Griffith is like that comforting Sonic, and then Roger is like that Sonic. And that's how I feel about Amy Palette Tails. Like, it's like that comforting Tails. I hear it and I'm like, I feel safe. I feel comfortable.
You know what? And I feel like that actually went into their casting too. Like, I think that's why they were cast the way they were. Because, like, think about it, like, they worked for 4Kids, for, like, a lot of kids' shows. That's the kind of sound that those casting directors are probably looking for, is, like, a more kid-friendly sound that, like, is just really, like, nice on the ears. Mm-hmm. And I feel like they all kind of had that. So, and I never thought about this until right now. This is just kind of a thing I'm thinking of. But yeah, that's probably something they took into account. I'm giving them a lot of credit, and I think they deserve it.
No, yeah, probably. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Because I only feel that, like, comfort with the 4Kids actors. It's like, it's crazy. It's like, oh, yeah, these are these actors, and I can't hate them. They're good. They're good. Someone asked, what would your reaction be if they ever brought back Sonic X? I would cry. I love Sonic X so much. What about you, Evan?
How would I react if they ever brought back Sonic X? I'd be really excited, but I'd also be like really curious as to like what they were gonna do. Like where they would pick up, because the way that Sonic X was going, they were like covering different games. So would they start from the games they missed out on, or would they do their own original story? I don't know.
I feel like based off of what they were doing, I'd imagine that they would kind of do their own thing, because I feel like when it came to the 2 adventure sagas, I feel like they did that in order to appeal to people. Like, yeah, see, remember these 2 games that just came out? Yeah, well, look what we're gonna do. And then when they didn't have to follow that structure, then they went off into season 3 with like the whole Metarex saga. And I know people don't like the Metarex stock, I guess. I like it, but regardless, I feel like the whole, I guess what I like about it is that it is original. Like I could count on seeing something that I haven't already seen in a game, and I feel like they were going that direction. And I feel like if they were to make, let's say, a season 4, I would imagine that it would be kind of like Sonic Boom, where they're doing their own things, but of course it would be most likely a lot more serious.
I don't know how I felt about the Metarex arc. I definitely preferred what was coming before, but I didn't mind the Metarex too much.
For some reason, everyone hates it. Like, hates it, like with a passion.
Well, I think the common theme in the Sonic fan base is if you have a general dislike for something, it turns into hate in a day.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's interesting.
Like, because the real emotion is, I don't really like that. I honestly think that's how people feel. They're just like, I don't really like that. But it becomes, oh my god, it was so terrible. And it's like, really? Because,
so
like,
dramatic. People
watched it, and they kept making it. Like, who are you?
It's really dramatic, guys. Like, I don't think it was really that bad. I thought it was actually, I mean, in my opinion, that's one of my favorite seasons. I mean, I liked the whole thing with them being on Earth and all that. I guess I don't know. I like the idea of them traveling outside of Earth. I like that they were traveling other places, so they weren't limited to planet Earth.
It definitely gives them more to do, which is great. I just wish they did more with Dark Sonic.
I know.
Just because it was so interesting. Especially, like, freaking Eggman, Robotnik, whatever you want to call him. He was like, yo, you'll be like Shadow if you keep doing that. And it just feels like there would be a whole arc. And then there was not an arc.
It only showed up for, like,
like
literally.
We're making Dark Chaos Emeralds, and then we'll never try that again, even though they clearly worked. And then Sonic goes, oh no, I transformed into a new transformation that somebody had to be paid to create this design for them to not use. Alright.
Yeah. It was so cool. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It'd be cool if they had done more with that.
Character development for Sonic? What? Where?
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
Ew, they don't do that.
Don't develop Sonic's character. Why would you do that?
Don't develop.
No, more of the same stuff, please.
They're both make nose hair joke. It's fine.
He told it once, guys. Everybody. He told Baldy McNosehair once.
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, it's fair. But I just think it's so funny that people, like, literally, like, I sound like I'm triggered, but that's just for the sake of a joke. But literally, like, everyone that goes, Baldy McNosehair, it's like, okay, guys, I get it. It's, like, bad, and you don't like it. But, like, Sonic didn't go, Baldy McNosehair, Baldy McNosehair, Baldy McNosehair. Like, people treat it like he said that every 5 seconds, like, more than Pikachu
that's
says
a really
his name.
good point.
But he says it, he literally, Yacker says it, Tails translates it, Sonic laughs at it, doesn't say Baldy McNosehair, says, I gotta remember it, goes away, doesn't say it again, until the next game, Lost World, then he says Baldy McNosehair, and then never says it again. Why does Sonic get the hate for it? Just hate Yacker for it. He came up with it.
Yacker actually made that up.
It's not Sonic's dumbass that came up with it. He's just, like, innocent. That's my rant for the day. More Q&A.
Back to Q. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Tails' Adventure for the Game Gear?
I didn't play it on a Game Gear. I played it on an emulator.
Oh, really?
I had a Game Gear. That's why I say that. It's because I did not play it on the Game Gear. Game Gears were, like, cool, but also, like, cool for a kid because their attention span didn't last as long as the battery anyway, so it didn't matter. And when you had an older brother that had a Game Boy, you're like, haha, I can play mine at night, and yours doesn't have a backlight, so screw off. But besides that, I pretty much only just was stuck at Sonic 2 for the Game Gear on the first boss for pretty much my entire childhood.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So I never got a chance to play Tails Adventure, but I hear it's good, and I tried it. I wasn't super into it, only because, like, I'm addicted to frickin' speed, obviously, because my first experience with video games was Sonic, so I can't deal with anything that's that slow-paced. I don't know. Have you ever played it, Emmy?
I have.
What do you think?
I just got my first Game Gear for the first time.
You got it? You have one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I finally have one. I have a blue one. Basically, so I work at a video game store, and
wow.
in the back we have a bunch of consoles, and there was like a pile of Game Gears back there, and I'm like, what's up with these Game Gears? And my boss was like, well, I think these are broken, and I'm like, I picked up the blue one, and I'm like, this is so cool, and I went and I'm like, let me just see if I can toy around with these for a minute. And I got the blue one to work, and because I got it to work, I got to take it home, and I got like to take the entire like the big Sega Game Gear bag that it comes in, and I got to take home a bunch of Sonic games, including Tails Adventure. And it's pretty fun. I actually like it. I'm not crazy into Game Gear games. Like, I feel like they're cool and all, but I mean, they're not, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I mean, I enjoyed it. You know, it's really fun playing Tails, and I mean, Tails is like my favorite character to play, just because it's obviously incredibly fun to fly. So I mean, I'd say it's good. It's something that you'd want to try at least once.
I should give it another shot. I mean, I'm an adult now, and so I like maybe have more patience. I for sure tried it when I was like 16. I'm like, I just want to go fast. But now I should be able to tolerate it. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, how much does a Game Gear go for nowadays?
Yeah, that's a really good question. It just depends on the model that you're going. You could probably get like a solid black one, like the blackish gray ones. Those are like the most common ones to get a hold of. You can probably find them for maybe $50 or so, maybe cheaper, just depending on its quality. Because a lot of Game Gears, their screen wears out after a certain amount of time.
Oh.
But there are also a lot of Game Gears that go for sale where the screen is replaced with a new screen that does not wear out anymore. And those go for, say, $80, $90. The blue ones go for like $150 probably, and like there's yellow ones that go for ridiculous amounts. Like I would never try to get a hold of a yellow one. It's like stupid. I got really lucky that I fixed the blue one. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll take it home.
I would just be so happy to like boot up a Game Gear again. How much did Tails Adventure go for? I don't imagine for very much.
It just depends on if you're getting it for the game itself. I mean, if you're getting it with just the game, or if you're getting it with like the box and complete set. I got the box with the complete set for $54.
Oh, the box too. What kind of game store do you work at?
It's one of those trade-ins where people bring in their pieces of collections, and we give them an amount, and we get a lot of stuff. So usually, if it's Sonic related and I need it for my collection, I'll take it home before it hits the shelf.
Somebody comes in and goes, "Why do you never have Sonic stuff?" And you're just like, "Well, it's really popular," even though you're the only one that buys it. It's like, shit, Sonic's.
Really
what are you talking about? Sega's coming back, guys.
Yeah, it's not because I just
bought them all.
Yeah, it's fine.
Some kids like, I thought Sonic was dead. No. What are you talking about? Sonic's alive.
It's definitely not.
That's just my paycheck keeps him alive. That's all.
Oh, that's honestly terrible. It's so true though. I was gonna say, I always love it when people come into the store and they ask about Sonic stuff. I light up. They're like, hey, do you have Sonic Adventure?
If they ask one of the guys that works there, I mean, and the other girl, I'm assuming genders, I'm sorry. Anyway, did they get you? Did they go like, hold on, we got someone?
Yes. If there's any questions regarding Sonic, they go directly to me. I feel like I work at Sega, to be honest, when I am there. Because, like, I remember this one time. So funny. Someone came in, and they're like, you know, what's the Sonic name? And I was in the back, and I heard it. Like, I heard the customer ask, and I, like, slowly slipped my way to the front. He's like, yeah, I was just about to get you. Can you tell him about, like, what this game is about and everything? And I just, like, threw everything right on him. I'm like, it costs this exact amount. The collector's edition comes with this, and this. And Here's the trailer right here if you want to watch it. So far, has been announced for it. This is when I think it might come out. Like, I just gave them, like, the entire rundown as if I worked for Sega. And it's, like, all of the employees sort of stare at me like, oh. Why do you know so much about this?
You have no idea.
I kind of wish like someone could record my pitch for it. It's pretty impressive. And just with anything Sonic related, they come to me and I'll give them details. It's fun.
I'm really distracted by the song that's playing. It's the Star Bomb song of Tails just talking about killing people. So it's just really aggressive right now.
It works really well with this beautiful smile that you're putting on TikTok.
Yeah, I just did the snout part, and I'm realizing how cute and of a good idea this is. Good job, guys. I'm sorry I doubted you guys.
Actually, not so bad.
This is really cute. Like.
Hello, I'm Smashing Veteran. What you just listened to is Sonic
Tails. Do you guys notice that Tails has like kind of sad eyes all the time? Like he's kind of like, haha, yeah, I guess it's okay. Like he's like, do you know those eyes that are like, I'm uncomfortable? I don't know, like the shape of his eyes are just permanently a little concerned.
Do you think that Tails is a sad boy?
You know, like I'm sure that he seems like the type of person that had a pretty crappy upbringing, to be honest.
Someone in the chat, Tails has crippling depression.
Yeah, looks like somebody that might suffer from something, which is fine. That makes him more endearing. It was probably intentional too.
Oh well, I mean, they did explain when. You've heard like his story, right? Like from, like you've heard like his story about his upbringing, right?
Well, he was bullied and.
Yeah.
It was like multiple interpretations of the same thing, generally, though, right? Like he was bullied and he saw Sonic and he was confident, so then I'm combining all of them together, of course.
Yeah, what? Well, he was bullied and it was because everyone made fun of his tails because like sometimes he would like step on his tails and trip. And
yeah, what version is that part from?
That's like the original story that the main person who was trying to pitch to Sega of Japan why they wanted to call Miles Tails. So they went all the way to Sega of Japan. He walks into the office and, you know, everyone is like giving him like this evil look, like we don't want you to call him Tails, call him Miles, and he comes in to pitch why they should call him Tails with this story. Like this is literally his story that was pitched at Sega of Japan.
Oh.
So,
How do you know
isn't
this?
that crazy? I can't remember where I told this actually. It's somewhere in, I think it was like, there's this book, and Dorian could tell you, because he has this book. And Dorian was reading that book to me, and it has the entire story in this book. And it was saying, you know, how he was really nervous, and like the entire room was really quiet when telling the story. And it was a really endearing story where, you know, he runs into Sonic, and he's a big fan of Sonic, and Sonic teaches Tails how to use his tails, you know, in order to like perform between this, and that. And then, you know, once he practiced and got better, then everyone around him really liked him. And it was so freaking touching, and so he decides, you know, they're gonna be friends and, you know, do stuff together. And apparently at the end of this story, the entire office is sort of sitting there quietly, and I think it might have been Yuji Naka, like went up to him and like shook his hand, and like he looked like he was about to cry, and he said, "You may call him Tails."
Oh, okay, guys, honestly, like, real talk, okay, we're talking about Sonic the Hedgehog on the internet, and that's, like, sometimes that's cringy, we have our laughs sometimes, but I got shivers, so I don't know if that makes me a loser on the internet.
No!
I'm a nerd, but, like, that's
that
pretty
adorable?
good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. But why doesn't everybody know this?
I don't know.
Like, I know way too much about Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is my first time hearing that. That's ridiculous. That is a story. That is like a whole, you can make a movie. Or short film at least.
Yeah.
About that. Like, that's a good story, man.
Yeah, I didn't know about that story until Dorian was reading it to me out of this book. I need to ask him, but it doesn't look like he's on Skype right now. Like what the book was. Maybe I can get him to like let me know, and then I can update everyone on Twitter. But it's so precious. It's so freaking precious.
Yeah, man, that guy is Tails. That guy's.
They call him Tails.
That's so cool.
Like, and he looked like he was about to cry. Like, it was so freaking precious.
Jeez, that's cool, dude.
Okay, guys, I'm starting to really like that snout, actually. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, what the heck? Like, it's alright.
It's pretty cute.
It's alright. It's alright. Alright. Tails is, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't draw Tails a lot at all. Like, I don't draw Tails. Like, I think this might be the 8th time I've drawn Tails in my entire life.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Tails is like the only character I ever taught myself how to draw.
I've definitely.
Oh my god, the ears. Sorry.
I'm just sitting here like, am I doing it right? And you go, and I'm like, oh, what, should I redo it? Should I start over? What did I do wrong?
No.
All right.
No,
Okay.
this is good. It's
I'm
fine.
walking on eggshells right now. I can't forget the goggles.
Oh, these are so cute. Guys,
I'm just worried I positioned it
Tails
wrong.
is a cinnamon bun. I love it. He really is.
Oh, I'm out of music. Fudge. I'll gotta start the replay.
Oh.
Restart the playlist.
Let's restart it.
It's Emmy again.
This guy says, "Oh God, those ears are bigger than my future."
Are bigger than your future? I mean, there's a lot of things that are probably
Ouch.
bigger than your future.
What's your opinion about Sonic Chronicles, and should they make a sequel? Oh. No. I don't. I did get Sonic Chronicles when I was a kid, and it just was super boring, to be honest. Like, I know everyone complains about, oh, the music's terrible, and it sucked. And for me, it was just really boring as a kid. Like, I played it for a little while, and I was just like, oh, yeah, I guess this is nice. And then I realized that when I got it, and my parents got it for me. I was like, oh my god, I got a Sonic game, and I'm so happy. You know, my parents love me. And then, like, after the first night of playing it, I realized that I was kind of bored by it. I took it out, and then I lost it. I still haven't found it to this day.
Damn.
I took it out of my DS, and I'm like, I'll play something else. And then I just never found it again. Like, I don't know where it is. And I know for a fact it has to be in this house somewhere. Because, like, going through my storage, I found my copy of Sonic and the Secret Ring, so I know that, like, there's an area in this house where there are bad Sonic games that I stopped playing while I was born.
I'm like, as we've spoken about, I love 2D art of Sonic. And Chronicles is what, for some reason, of the curse with every Sonic game is it's got one thing that's ridiculously good about it, but everything else is terrible. And it's, for Chronicles, it's the 2D art. It's so good. Holy hell. My god. Please, whoever that is, give them a job doing something. Help. Someone help.
No, the art was really good.
Like, I feel bad for that person, because they're gonna, like, people forget. They're so good. They did their homework, right? Because that's a person from BioWare. They don't work for Sega. So that person was like, oh yeah, Sonic, let's see what he is. Looks him up. Studies. Spends, like, forever learning these characters. Every single one of them. Combining, like, a weird blend of X and, like, adventure aesthetics. Like, he knew what he was, or she. I'm assuming gender. I'm sorry. Dang. But
He or she.
whoever did it, did their homework. And not all the people, that can't be said for most people who make Sonic games that aren't, or even sometimes Sonic Team even forgets. But, yeah, like, they did their homework. Were you saying names and coughing? Who?
Yes.
Who did it?
What? No, I did.
I didn't hear it, though. Oh, whatever. It'll be a mystery.
Sonic Lost World.
Yes! Yes. Yes. Okay, I gotta get the goggles in there.
Looked up what Sonic was on the
Yeah, the writers, right, I remember that.
Oh, come on. Like, there are all these... I think that drives me crazy. There's so many people in this world, like, you know, fans who would love to work for Sega and write incredible stories for Sega and could do really good at it. but they don't give him a shot because, well, they're fans. And so they're gonna hire this other guy who knows nothing about it. Just pulls up a wiki and is like, okay, yeah, I read this wiki for 5 minutes, and I mean, that's plenty, right? Like, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that was like, I think, a reaction to all the reviews they were getting, right? Because they were posting, like, they were making games like Sonic 06 at the time, and, like, reviewers just hated a serious story for Sonic for some reason.
I don't get that. I feel like that was what made Sonic stand out so much. I mean, am I wrong? Like, Mario was like the, haha, goofy video game character.
The
haha.
haha.
Haha, like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
He just was Mr. Video Game. And then Sonic, he stood out because he, had serious stories and, like, you played for the adventure of the game, not for the game. I mean, I won't even say not for the gameplay, because of course you're playing the video game for gameplay. But I feel like that was just what stood out the most with Sonic, was that it had just this incredible story.
I think...
Lost World.
I mean, incredible story or not, but it was part of Sonic's identity to have more of a narrative than Mario, even in the classic games. I just think that what happened was Sonic did the story thing with a platformer, which was, of course, and Sonic was the first to do that. He was the first to do it. But then a bunch of other platformers started doing it, and then it became, I think, before the term existed, but it became cringy to do that, to have animal or anthropomorphic characters to do a story. Even though Sonic was the first one to do it, became cringy, even though Sonic didn't necessarily do it terribly. And that, back in the days of Adventure 1 and 2, nobody was criticizing the story. If they were going to criticize it, it was just about the game, or about, like, the Sega Dreamcast, like, failing. Yeah. But then it became about the story later on, when people re-reviewed it, because it aged, because every platformer in their mother's ass decided to do it. Jak and Daxter, So it became different.
That's a good point.
And then, so then Sonic got hate for doing that, even though they did it first.
For the first. That's a really good point.
So then they can't do it anymore, so they go, okay, I guess you don't want that anymore, and then they hire somebody who has experience writing cartoons. And Sonic is a cartoon, I guess. I get the logic in hiring those people. I just didn't pan out for them. Sonic needs his identity back. He did it first. He's entitled to do it. It's part of his style.
Yeah, I completely agree. That seems to be why, everyone's really looking forward to Project 2017. It looks like it's going to be something with an intense story.
I'm trying to figure out how goggles work with the Chudy style of hair. Because, like, they overlap. They don't... maybe I'll just move the goggles further up his head? Or the strap will go around his hair, like, in a weird way?
I don't know. I see what you're... I see what you're saying.
Because they inhabit the same space, because obviously in 2D art, it, like, his hair pans to the side. And boom, it's not a problem, because his hair falls in the middle.
I was about to say that. Yeah, and boom... Did you know in Boom, his forehead is actually larger in his renders?
To accommodate his goggles?
It's so funny. Like, I can't remember what episode, but whatever episode where he takes off his goggles, Tails looks like he's got, like, this massive forehead.
Damn.
And I'm just like, yo, man, what's up with him? He's supposed to look pretty, normal, in fact. Like, this should be something I'm personally familiar with. But instead, he looked really goofy because his forehead was ginormous. In order to let me answer that question, someone asked me if I received an email from them. Yes, all the emails that I've gotten, I have received them. I have read them. I just haven't had the time to go back and respond to everything. So I hope that you can wait, give me just a few weeks, and because I'm trying to get through as much as I can. I've got a lot going on in my emails, so.
I don't. Message me.
Email Evan.
Please help! Please, I'm so lonely! Please message me!
I want friends.
I need friends, please, guys, help. Ooh, that was so gross, but I had to do it, otherwise I would have literally just, like, choked. We're on the line art
Never mind.
finally. I'm sorry. I feel like this is taking a little bit longer than it normally does. Yeah. Oh well. Hope you guys want to hang out because we're gonna.
We're gonna hang out.
Also, by the way, Emmy, feel free to leave if you gotta. Like, you know.
I'm not leaving. It's fine. I've got the whole.
Oh, right on.
As long as I have time to order a pizza when I'm done.
Pizza.
Well, I'm gonna try to order pizza. I need to try to send some of my PayPal amount to my PayPal card for see if I can
Pizza.
I'm so hungry.
What kind of pizza are you gonna get? Cheese.
Probably cheese, actually.
No, it's because I remembered last time you got pizza. I don't know why. I did, but I just remembered when you got pizza. Okay. Real talk, live stream, everyone. Emmy and I don't talk a lot, so like pretty much the last time we spoke, you ordered pizza. That's pretty much it.
Was it during the last stream?
No. But that was the last time we spoke, so I straight up, you just caught me lying. Oops, I forgot about that. The time before that.
Yeah. Fair enough. I ordered pizza as much as
I mean, I didn't mean to make people think that of you, but
I'm
sure,
fat,
true.
Okay.
True. True,
I
though.
get it.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to say it. It wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Hi, Ceci. Ceci's in the stream.
Oh,
Hi.
Cess. We should have said the best pairing for Tails is Ceci and Tails.
Oh.
Yeah, try that on for size.
That's something. That's certainly something. Hey, Ceci.
Yeah, Ceci.
Hey,
Hey,
babe.
I hate you, Evan.
What were your thoughts on the Sonic 25th party? Like, thoughts on the games or the party?
I think I liked our after party at the hotel more than the actual event.
Oh man, I really love the party. It was a good time. My only complaint is that it was really hard finding things. Like, I didn't know that, like, I was trying to find the autograph area because my one goal, when I went to the party was I really want to meet Roger Craig Smith because I've yet to meet him. And by the time I found the autograph room, I got in line because I'm like, oh, I see all of the Boom staff is up there, ready to do signatures. And I waited in the line for like, what, 10 minutes maybe? And in the middle of me waiting in line, they switched out the Boom staff for Crush 40. And I've already technically met them because I went to Experience in Japan. And so I was incredibly sad because the only thing I wanted to do at the party, like my main priority was I just needed to meet Roger Fritz. And
That sucks.
And
You should have just openly went like,
I know.
fucking Crush 40, like just like.
I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe they kicked me out or something.
Definitely.
God, are you serious?
Oh my gosh, really? These guys? Just be like so disrespectful.
Really?
My god.
Who even wants them? I would get stared down. Like, people would hate me.
Bring back the Boomcast. Who's Crush 40?
Oh,
Come
oh
on.
no, such a horribly unpopular opinion. It makes people cringe. Ew. But I mean, you know, it's fair because I've already technically met them, so it's fair that my priority was towards people I haven't met yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the party was, I mean, this is like a cop-out answer. It's just, like, I mean, they may not have enough money, but, like, let us in on time, man. We were in line. We were pretty early. We didn't get
yeah,
in.
That's right.
Yo,
I'm
man.
so surprised we got in because of, like, everything that was going on with us personally. I thought we were gonna be there. Like, I thought we were gonna show up stupid late.
Yeah, but you got there on time, and we were there so early, and we still didn't get in. For those of you who don't notice, no, but we didn't get to see the Mania reveal on stage. We had to watch it on, what is it? It was
Oh,
Gabe's
we're in
phone.
line.
Yeah, online.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We were watching the live stream just like everybody else. We technically saw it before the people on stage because it happened for the live stream first. So, I guess that's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. True. But yeah, we're like in line. I noticed this. Not a lot of people in line were pushing to like stream. People around us, they were like, "What are you guys watching?" And we're like, only the reveal is happening inside."
Emmy, your connection was really, really good for like all up until right now. Maybe something changed.
Oh, is it not?
I got the gist of what you were saying. I think you were telling the story about how like people around us while we were watching the phone live stream was asking like what's happening. We're like a new game, and then people were like looking over shoulders and stuff. I believe that's what you said. Did I miss anything?
Yep. No, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Alright, good.
When we were waiting in line, like people around us were like, "What are you guys looking at?" And we were showing everyone the trailer.
So I changed the way that his like fur works on his face. I don't know why, but
yeah,
I
I
like it.
that.
So whatever.
No, that looks cute.
It just works better with the way that
the
his
face.
nozzle? Ew. Nozzle. Nose and muzzle and snout all combined into nozzle. Honestly, that's what should be called. Nozzle? That makes way more sense. You've got your nose and then your nozzle for your nose.
Nozzle.
Peachy, I don't care if you were there to see the Mania reveal. We saw it first on the live stream. So whatever. How early did you have to get there, Peachy? Just to see it.
Yeah, you had to. Yeah, I mean, what time did we get there? Because
I had to get my makeup done, so I had to be ready.
yeah. Actually true.
Emmy was like, Evan, let's just go. And I was like, I gotta get my makeup done.
Makeup first.
I gotta look good.
Hey, at least I look fly.
We figured it out though, and we made it in time. Just in the nick of time to see Crush 40.
Yeah, like, I was happy with that. Like, I was happy to catch that concert. Again, the only thing, it's just like, I just wanted to meet Roger Craig Smith. That's the only goal I had. But, I mean, other than that, it was fun.
Have you met the rest of the Boomcast already?
No, not really.
Alright.
When it comes to actors that I've met, who have I met? I've met Mike before. I've met Ryan before. Is that only? That's it. Oh wow, I'm lame. Yeah, I've only met those two. I can't believe I haven't met anyone else. I feel like I have, but no, apparently not. Yeah, no, and I mean, it'd be cool, of course, to catch like Colleen and the wonderful lady. I think her name is Cindy, the one who voices Amy. She's really great. But I mean, being just the big Sonic fan that I am, it was my top priority to see Roger.
Makes sense.
You look fabulous when you're ready. Oh, honey, I looked extra fabulous.
I thought they were asking me, because I was just talking about my makeup appointment.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're the one who did that.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
I mean, you looked really good in that eyeshadow.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought that color would look good for my eyes, but then I realized it would actually match your hair color a lot better.
Yeah.
Even though I think we have the exact same hair color.
Do we?
I think so. You have like dirty blonde hair, right?
I don't. Maybe it was because we were like the weather was sunny, but my hair is definitely brown.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was like the lighting then. It looks kind of dirty blondish.
It's amazing that like dirty blonde and brown are not so different. Like it's like.
Isn't it crazy?
It's like so the same. It all depends on the lighting.
It really depends on the lighting.
Because your character, like Emmy the Hedgehog, is like blonde, right?
Oh, she's
blonde.
super blonde. Yeah, and that's because for like literally 8 years, I wouldn't accept that I was no longer blonde because I grew up as a little girl. I had like super like light blonde hair. And then like when you get older, for a lot of blondes, the color will darken and then it'll turn into dirty blonde. And I was one of those few who didn't want to accept that. So like what I see would be blonde hair. You know, every like 4 months I would like re-dye my hair, and then I kind of got bored of it. I'm like, I don't want to keep dyeing my hair.
Oh, so you were dyeing your hair, okay.
Oh yeah, I was definitely dyeing it like that super bright blonde that you always see like on my ends.
Yeah, because I swear that you were blonde, and then, like when I like saw you, I was like, it's not blonde. What?
Isn't that? Yeah, I know, it's weird. And it's because I stopped dyeing it so much. And it's because like as a little girl, I had that blonde hair, but for a lot of blondes, it'll change as you get older, and it's sad. It's a sad thing for blondes when you get up, you grow up and your hair starts to actually change.
It's okay. You can relate to Tails. Tails was brown. Tails yellow.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing that he and I have.
Yeah.
We have random fur.
It's all good. And me, you know, I can relate to Sonic. I suck sometimes.
I suck.
Most of the times, pretty much, and I'm dead inside.
Okay,
lost my way.
Seriously, that's actually me. I'm actually Sonic. I'm dead Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just became an old lady for a second. For your information, stream, Emmy and I are both sick, so I don't know how that's happening.
We're incredibly sick. I don't know how I haven't. I thought I was gonna like clear my throat every like 2 seconds, but it might be because I have my magic cup of water here. So
I forgot I had coffee and water and things to keep me going. Coffee, water.
You got this. Coffee, water.
Does anyone else like do this? Like, I love coffee, but right when I drink coffee, the aftertaste is like, oh god, that's too dry, and then I need water or like orange juice or like, which is terrible. I would never mix coffee with orange juice or water or anything. But like, I'm like, coffee is so amazing, and then I have to like wash it down with something else. I'm like, but I need more coffee now. It's like the constant struggle of coffee, something else, coffee, something else, coffee.
I actually understand that struggle.
But then I'm like super worried that my teeth are gonna get stained from coffee, so I have to brush my teeth like after every fucking coffee.
Brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I got roasted by Kyle one time for brushing my teeth before bed. And I'm gonna do this right now, Kyle. I know you're watching. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Oh god.
Kyle. Who brushes their teeth before bed, guys? Do you brush your teeth before bed, like your mama taught ya? Do you brush your teeth in the morning and before bed? Both of those times. Do you do it, Emmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I do it. I actually do it. I do it in the morning. I do it once in the middle of the day, and I do it once at night.
Yeah, and like that's they say you're supposed to brush them 3 times a day, which is why I was so shocked that I got roasted for brushing my teeth 2 times a day, because I'm like I'm underachieving, right? But he was like I was literally just on a call with him, and he was just like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm brushing my teeth," and he goes, "Why?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm going to bed," and he's just like, "Ew, you brush your teeth," and then like Lords was there, and they're all laughing at me. I'm like, "What the hell? I'm brushing my teeth before bed like my mama taught me." And you're making fun of me? Wow, can you guys tell I just had a sip of coffee? That caffeine was fucking ridiculous. I'm swearing too. Oh gosh. Well, it's almost 10. All the kiddies are in bed, right? Nah. I'm a bad person. Oh, Emmy, I think you're lagging again. Is there anything you can do?
I died for a minute.
Oh, did you actually like disconnect?
Is it working?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. I was saying nasty.
You were saying what? Oh my god, I can't understand you. I'm sorry.
Saying that y'all got some nasty yellow teeth if you're only.
Oh wait, no, I understand the gist of what you're saying. Y'all got some nasty teeth if you don't brush your teeth before and after bed. I think that's the gist of what you're saying. Did your Wi-Fi disconnect again, and somehow you're still kind of connected? You're probably like automatically connecting to your neighbor's connection where they're downloading like a bunch of freaking porn or something.
Oh my! Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Okay. I was saying that to the people who brush their teeth only once a day. Y'all got some nasty teeth.
I mean, some people have cleaner mouths than other people. I mean,
I guess
sure.
that's fair.
And maybe Kyle has developed some super resistance and super cleaning mouth. Maybe he's one of those people. I'm just saying, I didn't roast him. I didn't roast him for his teeth. I got roasted. That's why.
Are you reading the chat? Oh
I should be.
Okay,
Unless I get a little wild at the club.
I don't know if I'm gonna read it out loud. It's very inappropriate.
Gotta brush the dick out of your mouth. I'll read it. I don't care. This is why we do the stream at 8:45, everybody. We only get the true scum of the internet. The creepy Sonic fans come out. Here we go. We're getting wild. The first Sonic stream on Thursdays is Aaron's, the PG, for all the kiddies. This is the dark one, where we all argue about designs, and then we talk about Kyle sucking dick, and then we get over it. We wake up the next morning regretting it.
So, does the chat have any more questions?
Yeah, chat.
Then give it to us. Death. Ask me a question, please.
Wait, did someone say ask me a question, or you're saying that?
No.
Or you said that?
I'm asking for them to ask me a
You're
question.
asking that they should. You're asking them to.
Sassy, oh my god.
Oh my god, I just burped. I'm sorry.
Sassy, we're already married. I literally just asked you yesterday.
Did you guys
Why
prompose?
big did he die?
Is promposing still a thing? I have a question. That's my question.
Yeah, it is. It's still a thing.
Like, cause that was just becoming a thing, like, right as I left high school.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely still a thing. I mean, I'm not in high school anymore, but actually just yesterday.
Did you
I
get
saw
promposed
someone...
too?
Yeah, I got promposed too.
Just yesterday, you said? Sorry, I had ADD.
No, not just yesterday. I was saying back when I was in high school, I got proposed, I guess. The guy I was with back when I mean, I haven't been in high school since, oh god, is it seriously 2017?
You and I are pretty much the same.
I
'Cause we're around the
graduated in
same age.
2012.
Yeah, same. I remember joking.
God.
That's how the way I remember is I remember joking like, man, I'm gonna graduate and then the world's gonna explode.
Oops, well.
Finally, I can go and do stuff, and then the world ends. All right.
It's great. It's fine.
Here I am now, drawing Sonic characters on the internet.
Someone wants to let you know that you have not drawn the rhythm badge.
Oh my god.
Getting to it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's hilarious.
But that's why we have the
Thanks.
chat.
Thanks for reminding us.
I was gonna forget.
I still remembered. I was just waiting for you to get back.
Oh my god. I'm so glad that happened right now because that would have sucked. I would have been like, guys, I'm done. And someone went, you forgot. There's always something I forget.
It's fine. I got proposed to when this guy walked into the middle of my history class. Literally interrupted the class. Like, we're having a lecture.
And what?
The guy I was dating. Do you mind if I come in here for
Oh,
this dude asked me to
shit.
wear history class.
Your
and I-
story lagged out and it's really important that we hear all of it. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry. You must be frustrated. I would be frustrated too. I'm so sorry.
It is totally
I don't know. I can't fix it. I'm sorry.
Okay, let me try to switch up. Let me try to figure out like, what's up.
All right.
Wi-Fi is okay. Is it any better right now?
I can't understand you. Yeah, I can. Not can't. I'm sick. You can't understand.
I can't.
I can understand what you are saying.
Cool. Okay, so right in the middle of my history class, the guy I was dating was like, "Can I interrupt here for just a second?" And this dude, right in the middle of the class, just like brings me a ginormous thing of roses and was like, "Will you go to prom with me?" And I got really freaking nervous, and I just said yes. I actually, I don't even think I said yes. I think I like nodded because I was like anxious because like everyone was staring at me. And then I hugged him and I'm like, you know, yeah, I'll go with you. And then he left. And then someone was like, well, that just happened. I'm like, okay.
I did a promposal. What I did is we were doing like a presentation, but for some reason it was in front of the entire school. I think it was about like mental health. So we had to and me and my girlfriend were chosen to be the host of this like mental health performance. So we were just kind of like, you know, reading the script and everything. But then near the end, before everyone was dismissed, I'm like, hold on, there's one more thing. And like I had like this, I got this like really thin paper, and so the paper was like this small, but I was able to like open it, and like, but it took forever. Like this is my favorite part. I don't even like the cute part of the story. I like how awkward it was. I had this tiny paper, and it was folded, and I kept going, just like slowly unfolding it, slowly, and everyone had to wait, and people were starting to talk. And like my girlfriend at the time was like really uncomfortable, and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Shh, hold on." And then like it said prom, but I didn't have enough room near the end of the M, so the M looked kind of squished. So then everyone thought I said prawn, as in like porn, spelled wrong. So everyone, and it had a question mark too. Sorry. Yeah. So the M was squished by the question mark, so it looked like I just said porn to everyone. I mean, people got it, because promposing was just starting, so people figured it out, and like, you know, people like it was like nice and everything, but all of the guys went porn, and the girls were like, "Oh, that's cute," but like the guys were like laughed at me forever for that, and that was
that's amazing.
That was terrible, but also I don't regret it, so whatever. Iconic.
Evan, will you go to porn with me? Are you okay?
I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I was not.
He said yes, everyone.
He said yes? Who said yes? Oh.
You did.
Did
it's
I?
Fine.
I just coughed. I didn't say yes. I don't want to go to porn with porn. I'm just gonna change it every time. I ain't going to porn with you.
Hey, man. Listen.
Dude, man. I got standards. I ain't doing porn. Not yet, anyways. I still got a house.
That is not what I meant.
I ain't doing any porn. Not yet. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. When you realize that there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, when I realized that acting jobs are impossible to come by. And then I'm like, fine,
God,
alright.
true?
Alright, fine.
You're like, alright.
I'll be the one good actor in a porn. I'll be like crying. I'll be like, what? Anyway, let's
why don't you love me? It's like one of those porns that like are really intense. Like they have like the one with the girl who's like, I see you don't have a lifeguard at your beach.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna drown tonight.
Bathtub.
This is not a beach, this is a bathtub? What?
Have you seen it?
No.
You haven't seen it? It's noted as one of the most awkward porns ever. And like I haven't seen it because I was looking at that, but because I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a meme.
It's hilarious. Like this girl comes up to this guy, he's sitting in a bathtub. He's like, I see you don't have a lifeguard at your beach. And he's just like, this isn't a beach, it's a bathtub.
Honestly, respect. That's funny. There's no way they could have been serious about that. You know what? I wouldn't have said this isn't a beach. This is a bathtub. I would have been like, yes, help! I'm drowning. Come, help, save me!
Save me!
Please, someone's gonna need to help me right now.
I love the reaction. And then, well, there was like a moment where she like blows on a whistle. She's like, hurry, get out! There's a shark! There's a shark! And he like gets out like all urgently, like, oh, okay. Wait a minute. And then she just like puts her hands like on his shoulders and was just like, I want to have sex with you. And that's literally the part.
Oh my god.
I'm done.
Some Brick Bros just said Sonic watches Evan porn, and that just gave me the idea that like, what if like so a bunch of Sonic fans look at Sonic porn, but then what if Sonic looks at porn of you?
I'd be pretty flattered. I mean,
Ew.
did someone said, do you have a tail fetish? No?
Tail fetish.
That's an interesting one.
How would I have experience
No?
with a tail? Unless I like
Yeah,
fucked a dog. Oh, we're going there, aren't we?
Huh?
I'm sorry,
Here we
guys.
go. It's getting the real hours.
Jesus. Sorry, guys. All right, well, I'll draw the rhythm badge.
I can safely say I am not into tails. Oh, I didn't mean like character. I meant like a tail. Oy. Does Sonic play human games?
Yeah. He plays video games of people going to work.
Oh no!
He's like, my life is too exciting. I'm gonna play a game about somebody doing something relaxing.
He's like pressing A as he files through like cabinets.
Damn. So boring.
That'd be so horrible. Kyle said, more ridiculous, help me, I'm drowning.
Help me, I'm drowned. Yo, Kyle, you'll have to come to Canada. I have a tub.
Oh. Well.
Come to Canada and drown.
Oh. This took
It is.
How's everyone doing in the chat? How are you guys doing today?
Boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bada, boom, bada. We're getting there. We're almost done.
If you guys have any more questions, feel free.
Oh my god, you lagged so much. You're lagging so much. Oh my gosh, you're lagging so much. Please stop. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. You're so scared, but you're scaring me. It's really scary.
Feel free to throw them at us.
Oh. Oh, you're back. You're fine.
Wait, really?
You're okay. You're good now. You're back. You're back. Thank God. La la la.
Is it better?
Yep.
Awesome.
Does this happen a lot on Discord for you?
Not for me, not normally, no. I don't know what's up. Someone asked me if I have a favorite health cover that I did. I don't know if that Sweet Dream one counts because that new one that just came out, I'm pretty incredibly proud of. But if that doesn't count, then I'll probably go with like my Tails theme cover. Emmy, I would tell you a chemistry joke, but I probably would get a reaction.
I don't appreciate that joke. I don't appreciate it.
Favorite Sonic power-up? The Rhythm Badge, actually.
Alright, there we go. Apparently it's
Quite
a lot of other
ironically.
people's favorite, too.
Yeah, it's nice. Let's see.
Alright, time to color.
Alright.
Alright. Okay.
Okay.
Bring
it on.
Alright.
Why did I see that coming?
Just need more caffeine.
It's fine.
Ugh, I hate Sonic.
Oh god. Someone asked me if I read Sonic comics. Yes I do. I haven't read all of them, but I definitely enjoy them.
Just nothing. I don't know,
Question
man.
from Hardik. Wow, what a great view!
That's Pox, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Come on, Pox. Come on, Pox. What do you
Yeah, I
take
haven't
me
heard
for?
Fox in a while. A fool
Pox made the beginning animation, everybody. It's in the description, but, like, I need to say it more because I can't thank that guy enough. Like, his animations are so great. Check him out. Like, he's the best.
Someone asked, have you ever tried doing a voice for Blaze? Ha 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 ha. No.
Not
I
even,
definitely have
not even a little try?
Not really, no. I just,
You don't
I
like
feel
Blaze,
like
do you?
no, that's not it.
Oh my god, you hate Blaze.
Incorrect.
Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you. I can't talk to you.
What have I ever done? Nah, she just has like a really low register, and I don't.
Yeah.
So, like, if I try to do Blaze, like, I would try to talk like really low like this, but it's very uncomfortable. So no. That's why I don't really do characters like, say, Blaze or Rouge. But, like, I do characters like Tails.
You're sick right now, though, so you could probably do Rouge.
That's a good. I did do like a video. I don't know what's the lowest I can. This is probably the lowest I can speak right now. Oh my god, it's actually not that low. I think like a week ago. Like, I've been sick for so long. I was able to talk a lot lower. It was really fun. Someone asked another question. Let me find it. Finally, I love you. I mean, thank God you answered my question. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed it. Like, if you guys are asking questions and I'm not getting to them, please ask again, because I'm not purposely, like, ignoring anyone's questions. It's just I'm trying to get to them. Someone asked, what are your thoughts on Project 2017? Well, doesn't seem like we have all that much information regarding 2017. But so far, it's looking pretty promising. It looks like it's gonna have a pretty cool story. I'm really looking forward to the gameplay. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think, Evan?
I don't have a problem with Classic Sonic being there. That's what a lot of people are thinking about right now. I don't have any problem with it. I like the tone. I think it needs to be balanced out. Of course, if every level is that sad, then I'm gonna be sad all the time. I'm not looking for Shadow the Hedgehog 2. I'm just looking for something that's like has stakes.
Oh my god.
So as long as that happens. Sorry, what?
My friend Michiyoshi just freaking DM'd me and said he got me 5 of those Sonic bath balls. I'm screaming. Oh my god.
She just bought you 5 of the bath balls?
Yes.
Dang. Woo.
Oh my gosh. He's gonna say it's a boy. His name's
They're only in Japan right now, right?
Yeah, they're only in Japan. And I messaged him a few days ago. I'm like, hey, you know, if I PayPal'd you, because that's actually how I've been getting stuff from Japan. I will PayPal Michiyoshi and he'll mail things out to me and I'll just pay for everything. And I was like, if I PayPal'd you, do you think you can get me some of those bath balls? And he's like, yeah, oh, totally. So he just told me that he was able to get me 5. Yes.
Isn't shipping cost a lot, though?
Yeah, but it's nothing crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
I had to send a giveaway for the first stream I did. I just sent like a comforter, that boom comforter I thought about giving away to you, but
oh my god!
I had to send it to Australia, and it cost me $72.
I'm so sorry.
Never promising to do that again.
What the twist?
That's dedication, though, guys. That's what I'll do.
That is.
You guys are worth about $72. Anything more, then fuck right off.
Honestly, same. That's great. Nah, it's never crazy expensive, and I always cover it for him. So.
Oh, sweet.
yeah. I really wanted to get a couple because I love bath bombs already, and it's Sonic. So
did you know someone to get your job at the video game store, or did you just apply like everybody else?
Technically I knew someone, actually. The guy who I work for is married to my old choir director in high school. So I've known him for quite some time, and he's just... we were Facebook friends for quite some time, and I was just sort of around, you know, liking games, and then one day he's like, I really need some extra help here at the store, so, is it cool? Like, how would you feel about working here? And I'm like, yes.
Dang. Did you have to leave a job?
Technically, like, asked me.
Did you have to leave a job to get there, or did you... Was that your first
That
job?
was right around the time... No, that was right around the time where I quit my job. I was working at a Kroger bakery for a while, and I had quit because of how like stressful it was. Because I would go in and they'd be like, "All right, you have 4 hours," and I'm not over exaggerating. Okay, you have 4 hours to bake 400 cookies, 25 pies, and like 60 cupcakes. And also, you need to clean the entire bakery and attend to anyone who comes by and asks for help. And I'm like, that's really stressful. that's a lot to do, and it gave me like a lot of anxiety. So I quit after I worked there for actually quite a bit, like maybe 3 years. And after some time had gone by, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. This is too much. And like probably within like a few weeks of looking for a new job, he contacted me. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
I always wondered that.
What?
I always wondered that because like I was trying to apply to game stores for a little while. I nailed a job at a toy store, which is great.
Okay.
I imagine they rejected me only because I didn't have any retail experience. But now I do, so maybe I'll be able to apply next time.
Yeah, you should definitely do it. It's so much fun.
But the toy store is really freaking great too. I have no reason to want to leave it. I mean, we still sell, like I got Yoshi stuff that we're selling right now and Pokemon stuff. It's just, they've never gotten Sonic stuff ever. And it's because Sega just thinks that there's no one in Canada that wants to buy Sonic stuff. But I'm telling you, Sega, that I'll buy every damn thing. Don't quote me on that. I will not. I will not buy every damn thing you send over here. Don't even do it. Please. Anyway, what were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, wait. I remember again. No, it's totally fine. Someone tweeted a picture of me on top. Like, it's a drawing of me and Tails together.
Nice.
I think that's in the stream. So thank you so much. It's really cute.
Is it this design or is it just the Tails?
Let me take a look at it again. They don't have a rhythm badge, so hard to say. They have goggles though.
Oh,
It looks like Tails.
they might have drawn what I was drawing and then also forgot the rhythm badge. Like I
Forgot
did.
the rhythm badge.
Sorry.
Whoopsie. But hey, thank you. I really like that. Really sweet of you.
We continue to vibe.
Someone asked what our favorite anime opening is.
All
I
right.
really watch a lot of anime.
I don't, but there was one anime opening that single-handedly made me want to watch the anime all the way through just because of one anime opening, which I imagine is the intention. This is probably one of the 3 animes I've watched.
Okay.
Kill la Kill's second opening. I know that
okay.
that anime is like boobs jiggling, whatever, da-da-da-da. And I would have had a problem with it if it wasn't tied to the narrative. Like, the main character hates that too. And I also hate it. So I think they, like, wrote it so good that, like, they got away with it. Like, the animation is undeniably good if you look past the jiggling boobs all the time. But that one intro is so cool. It's like Dragon Ball Z with girls, and that I can get down with. So it was cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess.
For me, I don't know. I don't really watch too much anime. I mean, I used to. Osamatsu anime opening was good. What did I used to watch when I was young? When I used to actually watch anime. Shakugan no Shana, that had a good anime opening. I don't know if that counts. I don't know. I don't watch anime too much, guys. I used to be like this freaking weeb, honestly. Oh, okay, good point. Someone just said your favorite anime opening is Sonic X. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna take that one. That's the correct one.
Cop
Japanese
out.
opening for Sonic X. Hey,
It's a good anime.
opening, it's such a good anime opening. It's like one of my favorites ever too. Let's see, is there any other questions that I missed? I feel like I'm missing questions, but I don't know.
So far, nobody has any tickets for the raffle, so I'm just gonna keep the blind box myself. So whatever.
How
Just
about
kidding.
that?
No, it's there for you guys if you want it. I just feel like it's weird to donate and not have anything to get back. That's kind of
Yeah, it's totally fair. Someone is asking what this song is from.
This song is the techno remix of Sonic 2 for the Game Gear, the bad ending.
Oh, cool.
So the ending, if you don't get the Chaos Emeralds? I think
cool.
that's what it is.
Oh man.
More questions?
I don't know.
Okay.
Y'all come up with some questions. Like,
It happened with Matt too. Near the end, questions ran out. Well, we're getting near to the end, guys. After I finish, I mean, normally right when I finish coloring, it'll be time to do the raffle. But I'm just gonna probably, since there's no raffle tickets to read out and randomize, we'll just skip to the part where I check my mentions to see if anyone drew with us. And if no one did that either, then it's too much stats. And I'll be sad. But then again, we do have that one that I know that someone drew that I haven't shown yet, which is you and Tails, which I can show.
oh yeah.
Assuming I'm tagged in it as well, or tagged, added.
I think I might have been. I think I was the only one.
I'll still probably see it on my feed, and I'll be able to show it.
Yeah, I retweeted it. So.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm seeing some questions. Fox asked, we got bad blood? No, not at all. Message me. If you're messaging me on Skype, I never get on Skype, so you might wanna.
Remember when you only got on Skype?
I know! Isn't that weird? Like, there was a time where all my friends were in the Discord. I'm like, come back to Skype. And now I'm like, Skype. That's fine. It's just, yeah, I don't really get on Skype, so if people message me on Skype, to be honest, I'm not looking. If you want to personally contact me, Fox, just DM me on Twitter or poke me on Discord. Let's see. I saw a question go by. What do you think was Tails' strongest moment as a character?
I know what's coming.
For me, I love that. I love the rhythm badge. Sorry, I'm seeing you coloring it now. Is it a cop out to say like that moment from SA1 where he's yeah, like,
sorry, that's just.
I mean,
the only thing that comes to mind is that one.
That's the first one that comes to mind where he's like, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. And it's like, that's just so incredible. Like, he thought, he thought he needed Sonic because he's like, I realized that I've changed a lot. Ever since Sonic came around, I became a lot more dependent on him. He's like, I gotta do this on my own, and he did it, and that was just, beautiful. Again, that's why Tails is like he is my favorite Sonic character. I love him, so. Do you think otherwise, Evan? Do you have like a different moment?
That one and Sonic X are the only two that come to mind, which is the end of Sonic X.
Yes, thank you!
Those are the only two things that come to mind.
Thank you.
Well, I can't, like, Sonic X isn't my favorite thing, and, like, Cosmo's not my favorite character, but, like, Cosmo is, like, one of the only straight pairings with Tails. If it's not straight, then it's with Sonic, obviously. But then again, he's a kid, so I don't. Interesting. Anyway, that's a different subject. So, the ending of Sonic X though is sad. That's a sad. If you don't like Sonic X, that's still sad. This is a character that he is in love with. It's arguable whether it's sincere or not because of that whole lake spell thing. But
yeah, it broke my heart.
It's still sad because it's clear that it's real love that he's feeling, so it doesn't matter where it came from.
Freaking bless up. I love you. Honestly, thank you.
And then he had to kill her. That sucks.
That's sad. Like a lot of people don't get why I feel that way, but like when I was a kid, like I had a very weird thing when it came to Sonic X. Okay, so a little bit of a story. So you know how like Sonic is practically my boyfriend? Well, when I was like 11, 12, Tails was actually my boyfriend back then.
Oh.
I don't play him. And well, you know, and it made a lot more sense when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Tails, he's this, and that. He's my boyfriend. I love him. Yada yada yada. And back when I was into Sonic X, I didn't realize that there was a Japanese version because, you know, as just any normal kid, you're just watching the show on television. And the internet was still semi-new for me. Like, I watched Sonic X before I got on the internet, but right around season 3 was when I finally got on the internet and I was actually engaging with, like, Sonic fans. So, like, I know that it seems that I've only been in the fandom for, like, 2 years, but I've actually been in it for over 10. But, anywho, by the time that season 3 rolled around, you know, the preview had come out about, like, episode 65, where it was showing Tails and Cosmo, like, kind of flirting with each other. And it was, like, that one episode where, like, Team Chaotix were trying to get them together. And I was like, hey, she can't have him. No, I want him. And I emailed 4 kids.
Oh
and
my god.
I'm not even kidding. I emailed 4 kids. And I said, I would really like it if you wouldn't air this episode because it would really hurt my feelings because Tails is my boyfriend. And I waited for like that Saturday, and of course, it fell on deaf ears and they aired it anyway. But within that week, I being on the internet, I was looking into episodes of Sonic X, and I realized that there were episodes that were already out that I hadn't seen, and of course they were in Japanese, so I was like, oh my god, there's all these episodes that I haven't seen before, and I looked into it, like, literally that same week, and I found episode 77 and 78, and it tore me up so much, like, seeing Tails get so bent out of shape and upset, because, you know, this is someone he cared about, and it was so intense for me as a kid, that from that moment on, I was like, no, I don't even give a flying, I don't care, like, about how I feel about Tails. Like, this is so intense and a really strong emotion that I've never seen come from Sonic, and I want to see this. Like, this is amazing. And I think, like, that next week I emailed 4 kids again, and I'm like, when does episode 77 come out? Air it already, come on. Because I was just like, oh, it's so amazing. And then after it came out, like, I just became super crazy obsessed with Sonic X Season 3 because it was just so cool, and now I love Tails and Cosmo, like, they're just precious, and I have, like, that really close connection with them, and people are always crapping on Cosmo, and it's like, actually, like, I really have a connection with these guys.
So 2 things.
Yes?
Samaro just commented, Emmy, don't feel bad about emailing 4 kids. Evan called Nintendo about Ryan Drummond for Sonic's voice in Brawl. Did you do that? Was that just me? That was just me, wasn't it? There was a thing on the internet at the time where, okay, well, I guess you weren't part of the, like, Jason Griffith hate train like I was, obviously.
No, I wasn't.
But, like, and at the time, Ryan Drummond was the only voice for Sonic.
Right.
And then Jason comes around, and of course we want well, I mean, minus Julia White and all that stuff, but Ryan was pretty much the main one, and Sega, I guess we were kids, we were stupid, so we thought that in Brawl we'd be able to have Ryan Drummond in Brawl because they are not contracted. I don't know, some contract thing. It's totally bullcrap because now that I'm an adult, I realize it doesn't work that way. However, I don't regret it because I wanted something, and I went and you wanted to change it as opposed to going on the internet and being like, I don't like this game. I'm gonna get in a fight with everyone around me about it. I'm just gonna call the people and tell them I don't like it. Like, all you guys roasted me for that. If you don't like something, why don't you just call Sega? Why don't you just call Sega and go, I don't like Sonic Colors.
I don't like this, actually.
Just tell them. Why don't you tell them? You want to make a difference? Tell him. I was a smart 16-year-old. I don't care. I don't care what you say.
Someone said Emmy wanted to protect her husband, but Evan just hated a voice actor.
Whatever. What? Are you kidding me? As if those don't sound equally as ridiculous. What?
No.
Whatever. Anyway.
No, okay, wait. So I also called Sega. I've contacted these people.
too much, right? Okay, so here's another time I contacted Sega. It was when I learned about Sonic R. When the Gems collection came out, you know, when I got it, that was my first time playing Sonic R, because I didn't have a Saturn. Because, like, I had gotten around in, like, right around Dreamcast. And, I was like, this is a really fun game, you know, Sonic R, it's really fun. And then, again, same time when I was just now getting on the internet, and, I was like, I'm gonna look up really cool, pretty art of the Tails doll. That'll be great. I love pictures of that.
Oh
and
my god.
I stumbled upon a creepypasta website where it was playing creepy ass music the entire time. It was like creepy, like, I was like, oh my god. I felt uncomfortable just listening to the music, and I'm like reading the story about like when you beat the game, it's gonna come out and kill you. And I was 11. I read this at 11, and I'm like, oh my god. And I actually got afraid. Like, you know how like during the daytime your fear isn't that bad, but then it just gets worse at night?
Yes.
So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna ignore it. I want to beat the game. So a couple days later, I go over to my cousin's house, and it's me and my cousin. We're like, all right, let's try to beat this game. I want to beat it. So we get on the Rainbow Road one, and I pause the game. Like, hold on, before we do this, I call Sega, and I'm like, I read a story online, and it says that this Tails doll is gonna come out of the screen and kill me. Is that gonna happen? And they're like, oh no, honey, no, there's nothing in the programming that would like ever cause anything like that to happen. That's impossible. And I'm like, okay. And so I got off the call, and I was like, okay, they said that it's fine. And then my cousin didn't believe
That's
me.
so
Then my
sweet,
cousin
though.
called. It's really precious. Then my cousin called to ask them, because she wanted confirmation too, because she was equally as afraid. And they thought like we had like, you know, a similar sound. We both were just like little girls asking the exact same question. And she's like, and they're like, did you just call us? And they're like, no, I didn't just call. And they're probably like, what the hell just happened? Like, this person, like, there's like some little girl calling around. But yeah, we called and they said it was totally fine. So we wound up beating the game anyways. Pretty interesting.
Ooh. Well, now it's time to look at my notifications, which I've got 34 notifications, so we got some stuff to look at. So let's see if anyone else drew. Let's check them out. So it's a lot of retweets so far. Oh my god! We got another one right there. They did the fleshy, like fur for like the muzzle and stuff, which is welcome. It's a welcome addition. It looks great here.
Oh,
like
I
and retweet.
These. Yeah. And
then yeah, there's an uncolored version. Oh, all the steps. That's interesting. I love that. Let's see what else we got. Whoa, that's a really good one! Oh my god!
Yeah, that one. Here, do that one.
Whoa! Oh, you made me look ridiculous. Yeah, you know, I was thinking of doing a pose like that, but I just, you know, I just realized it wouldn't be cool. I mean, why? Whatever. Oh my god, there's another one that's really good. Why? Sonic Fan 24. Nice. Oh my gosh. Man, you guys. There's another one.
Cool.
Most Wanted Prince. Thanks for adding me, guys. Retweet, yeah.
There's some that I didn't get added at. Retweet them. I want to see them on my.
Oh, there's a picture of me. Someone drew me.
What?
Whoa, my head is spinning. Hey, I'm Tails. Nice to. Why are you wearing Sonic's shoes? Wait, what? Oh, cool.
Aww.
I like my baggy pants. I look straight out of the 90s, especially with the headphones. I look like I'm on a Jet Set Radio, which is great. I love that style. This is Samaro, always coming at there. What the Tails? Emmy, you're riding Tails, and Tails looks like an airplane. Right on. Good job, Samaro. What is this?
Oh
What?
God.
Hey, Tails! Looks totally fabulous. Can you tell he freshened up? What is this, guys? Guys, come on.
What is that?
What is that?
Oh my God.
What in God's creation is this? What is this? Oh my God. Oh,
I love the
jeez.
nostrils. Look at the nostrils.
Alright, let's see if we're just missing any more. There's a lot of likes, which is great. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna like your likes. We are starting in 15 minutes. I'm gonna like your like. I think that's about it. yeah, that's pretty much it. Unless I got last minute additions. No, I just got a last minute follower. All right. Oh wait, no, Dragon Superman. There's another like. All right. Well, I think we did it. I think we did it, guys.
Oh man.
Wow, that was fun. Oh wait, no, I gotta post the picture.
Yeah, you have to post the final design.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's post mine. I mean, it's outclassed by the ones that I've seen already, but whatever. Oh no, there's a circle in the picture. I can't do that. I can't have that. I don't want to be that unprofessional. All right, let's do that, and then save it as Perfect Tails. It's daunting, such a daunting name. Then we'll go back to Twitter. Start at the top of the playlist again. Where's my Twitter? What the heck? Did I close Twitter? No, I did not. It's right there.
I think someone else said they're gonna try to get their drawing done in time. So.
It's okay, guys. For the next stream I do next week, I'll just feature it on the next ones for everyone I missed.
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so you won't miss out your chance. So, quick last questions before we head out.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm holding you in my arms. All right. I think I did it.
Oh, did you post it?
Yes. There it is. We did it. We did the whole stream. Any last minute questions? No?
Did it.
I can't stop listening to this.
This.
Evan, I can't stop listening to the Sad AM theme. Do I need a doctor? No, it's a good song.
No,
Evan, why'd you make Silvery to Banana? I honestly, when I made it, I thought it was the stupidest video ever, and I was really like worried that people weren't gonna like it, and then people liked it, and then I was like, what the hell? And then it became like a never-ending meme, and now I'm like, what? Which I feel like is the story of every meme. Sorry, it's not entertaining.
Kind of true.
Redneck Gamers, I think this is my favorite perfect design yet. Yeah, because it's like 90% the actual design. Sorry, what?
Someone, I don't know. You read that. I'm not too sure what that means.
What was the link to the requirements again? Oh, I didn't actually post them in the thing, but I can remember them. Hold on. I'll send the link again for those who want to just like do one for like next week. Eyes, blue, ears, modern, hair, modern. I'll be helpful. You can read the questions for now, Emmy.
Oh
just
yeah,
quickly.
I'm waiting for questions to appear. People are asking what the next character is, but I don't know if that's something that...
Guys, put your suggestions for the next character in the comments. Give me a...
There you go.
Give me a suggestion.
Someone said, Evan, did you see the tomato-potamus joke?
Tomato-potamus? No, I didn't.
Basically, it's like Sonic Boom's Sonic. Like, they come in, like, look, I just got this game. And Tails is like, oh, it's Tomato-potamus 2, that's the best game in the whole series. Tomato-potamus never worked well in 3D. And then Knuckles came in like, I hate it when they ruin, like when video game companies ruin their beloved franchises. And then Sonic said, yeah, they never should have changed the color of Tomato-potamus's legs. I was like, no.
Alright, so I'm going to send a link to people who want to draw one for next week.
Silver, Amy. Silver.
Here you go, Pokemon. So those are for all the people that want to draw it for next week. I'll feature your Tails redesign. Those are like all the results if you want to draw your own. Of course, you could also look at the reference of my tweet if you want some ideas as well. But I think that's the end of our stream. So thank you so much, guys, for coming to hang out. And thank you, Emmy, for coming out.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me.
No problem. It was a blast. And next week is a mystery, and it will, like always, be revealed the day of. But make sure to comment right now, or if you're on the archive, comment right now what you want to see, because I'll definitely take that into consideration every single time. Every single comment helps. Everyone can make a difference. Everyone can make a difference. I mean, not make a difference for the next stream, but the one after that one you can make a difference for. So you'll just have to wait 2 weeks for you to make a difference, but you still make a difference. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next week, and I'll see you later, Emmy.
Oh, thank you. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye.